will have only 1 or 2 days for preparing for your interview. You can't do magic in 2 days. All you can do is to project your strengths in alignment with you.
Sir, ये थोड़ा cheat sheet हो गया ना, मतलब this is the way how it should be done as well. जो उनको चाहिए वो present करेंगे. Hi everyone, welcome on board. A lot of you guys have been asking me this question कि sir सब कुछ online होता जा रहा है. Now humanoids are taking the interviews, resume selection. There is no longer an HR who's going to see your resume and taking the book in the hand and check it out. What we can do and how we can crack the online interviews. So I've got Nitin with me. Hi Nitin sir, welcome on board.
Thank you, Rahul. Nice.
This guy is such an amazing insan. Even I'm jealous of his profile. He is from IIT Bombay. Uske baad Carnegie Mellon, and also he's doing PhD from IIM Lucknow. IIT Bombay, sir. By the way, IIT Bombay, if I open the window, your college is here.
Oh, you're in Powai right now.
Okay. I'm in Powai right now.
Nice.
So, sir, first of all, before we come to resume, I mean, you are a resume guy. I know you went to Carnegie Mellon, one of the best in the world. You are doing a PhD. IIM Lucknow, one of the best in the country. IIT Bombay, best in the country, like #1. IIM Lucknow is #2, #3 in the country, #4 in the country, maybe after IIM, ABC. What kept you going, sir? What kept you going? Ek ke baad, next.
I think it's just about being tenacious about everything. You know, you just have to have a vision and a goal and continue to keep trying. So it's never too late for anything.
Super. And sir does a lot of other stuff, real estate, schools, education, and he's currently the director of ISME as well, which is a school based out of Bangalore. We'll speak in detail about the same. Sir, bataiye, resume. What kind of things are happening right now in the corporate world? Sir has worked with Deloitte Consulting in US for nearly 6.5 years. He's got affiliation with New Sigma, Grant Thorntons of the world, and he's doing really amazing. Uske baare mein baat karenge. Sir, bataiye, how things are changing with these corporates like New Sigma or Deloitte? What are the things changing on the recruitment side?
So what is changing is that now requirements of people are not only in hundreds, at times they are in thousands. And it is physically not possible for especially these big companies, EY, Accenture, Mu Sigma, Deloitte, KPMG, and these are the kind of companies which ISME is associated with. And when resumes are sent to them, they receive resumes not only of one college, they receive resumes in thousands, and it's sometimes multiple thousands of resumes, and it's not possible for them to filter resumes only based on a human person taking a look at it.
Yeah.
So these resumes are now being fed into an engine, and it is actually AI programs which are actually filtering the resumes and giving a shortlisted resume. Now that is something where the resume needs to now be tweaked to ensure that the resume actually gets through the AI program. It's no longer a resume getting through a person or getting through an HR person. So that's something which is now new, at least happening in the last few years. And it's something which all students should know about.
Right. This is so amazing. So resume, sir, they need to start adding those keywords. Like agar digital marketing ke liye apply kare, to SEO word should be there. They have to start thinking from that perspective now.
Absolutely. I think what students get wrong is that they work very hard on the resume. At times they do work hard on the resume. They have a standard resume, and then they end up sending the same resume to all the companies. Now it will not work anymore like this.
Right.
The resume is being judged against a job profile.
Right.
And so the job profile has a certain keyword, and resume will need to have a certain keywords in it. You need to understand exactly which resume, which job profile is there, what is the kind of keywords which are required for those things, and that will become very important, and those should get reflected in your resume.
Super.
And it should be natural, like because ultimately a human person will look at it. If you just feed the keywords like you put it on the website, in the header area of the website, it will not work. It might get shortlisted, but as soon as the human will see it, you will still get rejected. So you have to go through all the processes of it.
Amazing. Sir, what next? Resume filter ho chuka hai. What should be the next step? What do you guys want to tell them when it comes to resume building or cracking the interviews right now?
Right. So one is, I'll continue with the resume building for just a little while. See, resume building the first part of it should be that you have a short profile. It's almost like a 30-second elevator pitch. You should be able to say in 4 sentences or 5 sentences maximum why you should be chosen for the job. And for the job, I mean, is not for the company, for the job role within that company. And that is where certain keywords will come in. Of course, the places where you have skills and strengths and projects and other things, that is where the keywords will come in. So you need to build, and at times the same project, same experience, you will have to tweak a little bit to align with the job profile. And at times, yes, you need to target 2 or 3 different job profiles, but you need to have 2 or 3 versions of the resume. So that is as far as resume is concerned. Now, after you kind of get shortlisted, after you get shortlisted and your resume gets shortlisted, the second part of interview in many cases is now being taken by a humanoid.
Yeah. What's a humanoid? So tell us more details about what's a humanoid.
Right. A humanoid is essentially someone who looks like a human, okay, but he is not actually a human, right? On the other side, you will actually be doing a Zoom call or a video conferencing call with someone who might even look like a human, sound like a human, but the questions, it is a machine, and it is going to be asking you questions.
Wow, so amazing. And sir, once a student is shortlisted, number one part crack ho gaya, keyword feed kar diye hain, they have searched for the JD, Ola Cab is coming, Swiggy is coming, Mu Sigma comes to ISME. I know you've got a long-term internship trajectory plan with them. I know about that. Grant Thornton comes on board. So once these big companies are coming on board, resume shortlist ho gaya, once you're sitting through the interviews, Humanoid ne aapka pehla round of interview le liya. What are the few things a student should be taking into consideration once they're sitting for the great dream job? यार ये मस्ट चीजें करके रखो, ये 5 या 7 चीजें जो रिज्यूमे के ऊपर लिखी हुई हैं, पर ये तो पक्का होनी चाहिए. What's your take on that?
Yeah, so in terms of the dream job, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, it means the person has got a interview shortlist आ चुका है हमारा, resume अच्छा बना दिया हमने, आपके tips ले लिए. Now they're sitting in that interview chair right now. So what are the few things a student should be expecting there when it comes to maybe a Q&A kind of thing, or what things they should be preparing once they're sitting in the dream job?
Okay, right. One is, first, you should know what the job is all about, right? And that comes only not just by reading the JD, but trying to find out from seniors, from other people, reaching out to people who are doing a similar kind of a job on LinkedIn, and actually talking to them what really you can expect in the job. Because unless you don't know the job, you can't sell yourself for the job, right? So it is very, very important for you to know what the job is all about, what is expected out of you. Number 2, of course, you should also know what the company is all about, right? And number 3 is you need to be able to align your strengths and project your strengths. Great. Now, obviously, you will have only 1 or 2 days for preparing for your interview. You can't do magic in 2 days. All you can do is to project your strengths in alignment with your job.
Superb. So, pehla kaam JD padho.
Then that's great.
Lovely. Pehla kaam JD padho and go to LinkedIn, talk to people who are doing similar kind of job in a similar company, preferably. Suppose for example, Amazon जा रहे तो क्या company आ रही? Company के बारे में पढ़ो. Sir, मैं भी इनको बोलता हूँ. Go to economictimes.com, type in the company's name, type in economics and type in Amazon there, and get to know what's the best happening inside, from the business perspective of Amazon. And number 3 is align yourself to the company. Sir, ये थोड़ा cheat sheet हो गया ना, मतलब this is the way how it should be done as well. जो उनको चाहिए वो present करेंगे.
No, absolutely. See, this is true anywhere, right? Anywhere in your life. It's not only about job. Anything you do, unless you don't project the right set of strengths, right? You might be having a strengths in many areas, right? You might be a very good artist, but they don't require you to be an artist, but they require you to be a very good analytical person. You need to project your analytical skills. Super. And if you don't have those skills, better not apply to the job. There are enough jobs available in the market.
Kya baat hai. So amazing. Sir, any parting thoughts to all these great people? Boys and girls, why I caught hold of sir? Because sir ने life के अंदर जो भी किया, one of the best ही किया है. चाहे वो IIT Bombay था, CMU था, IIM Lucknow और सभी ISME की director है. By the way, sir की wife भी family friend है, बता देता हूँ. She's from Wharton as well. तो वहाँ पे भी he's got the best, and he's blessed with 2 kids, and we were just talking about Holy few minutes back. Sir, any parting thoughts to all these 21, 22 years old who are listening to our conversation today? They are in their journey to get into the B school. Some of them are going to go to IIMs, SPJain Bombay, Narsi Moji. Some of them are going to be your students at ISME Bangalore. What's your take on? What's your final parting thoughts?
1 or 2 parting thoughts. One is always be genuine, especially when it comes to when you are facing someone. Whoever is interviewing you generally is been there, done that over a 10, 20, 30 year period. So they will catch you if you're not genuine. So always be genuine, and try not to follow your own paths. Try not to follow what everybody else is doing. Try to follow what your heart is saying. Try to follow where your passion is. I think there's a lot more I can say, but that should be good enough for today.
This is so amazing. And by the way, sir, मैं बता दूं आपका revenue, if you allow me.
Okay.
Sir is running a company, I mean, which does an annual revenue of more than 300 crores plus. Am I right, sir? Ballpark?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. This is so amazing. I'm so humbled, sir, getting you on board with us today. And people are listening to us. Boys and girls, do it on the like button. और तुम्हारे कुछ comments हो resume के ऊपर, profile review की अगर आपको profile review भी करना है, go to mycatking.com, plug in your profile, we'll have a discussion. But comments के अंदर, let's keep the discussion going on, and we're going to kill it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in, Nitin sir. All the best, sir. Take care.
Thank you, Rahul. Thank you.
Bye-bye, sir. Thank you.